Hey guys, welcome to Ozzie Reviews. Today I'm checking out the Leupold RX-1000i digital laser rangefinder. Now most of you guys have seen me use this on a few other reviews that I've done. It's just really compact, it's handy, and honestly, when you do get one of these, you really wonder how you've done without one for so many years. So let me have a talk about the different features of it, and I'll run into a few specs and actually show it in use. First of all, it's a fixed 6-power magnification. It's a 22mm objective here, so it keeps it nice and compact. It's only 3.8 inches in length, 2.8 inches high, and 1.3 inches wide, so that really is such a compact rangefinder. Now lightweight as well, it only weighs 7.8 ounces or 221 grams. The eye relief here is 14mm, and there's a rubber eyepiece there. So when you do actually use it, you've got to bring your eye up fairly close there. And if you want to adjust the focus, all you do is just turn anti-clockwise or clockwise on the rubber eyepiece at the back there. Now it features a Leupold multi-coat lens. There's a bright OLED display internally there. And it comes with this Cordura holster here, so that's really handy just to slip the rangefinder into, because there's a belt loop at the back here, so you can just put that on your belt and you can wear it around when you're out in the field. So really, really handy. It's actually made from armoured aluminium housing, so they've got a rubber sleeve by the look of it over the top here just to add to the ruggedness of it. So I mean, you'd have a hard time really damaging this, I'd imagine, just from normal wear and tear. It's just built fairly ruggedly, like most Leupold products. I mean, they're reliable, they work, and you know, they're at an affordable price, so I think that's a big selling point with those products in general. Now the actual field of view when you look through these is 31 feet at 100 yards or 10.5 metres at 100 metres. So you know, being 6-power, obviously looking at the longer distances, you've got pretty good field of view. It is weatherproof, you know, as I say, it's rugged, but it's also weatherproof. I've had this actually out in the rain, and there's been no problems with it at all. It hasn't fogged up on me, it hasn't done anything to malfunction. It's just very reliable. It also comes with a single CR2 battery. Now that battery's just here. You can just flip the top up there and take it off. So it comes with one of them. You might look at that and go, oh, hang on, that looks like a bit of a custom battery. What's the availability like with them? Look, you can get CR2 batteries. I mean, they're not as common as, you know, just your normal AA batteries. However, Leupold guarantee at least 10,000 measurements from just one battery. So I mean, by the time you need to replace it, you know, you're going to have a lot of measurements there. So looking at the actual feature of the internals, it's got what's called DNA. Okay, now that stands for Digital Enhanced Accuracy. So the DNA engine just provides improved ranging, and it gives a half a yard accuracy guarantee when you're ranging up to 125 yards away. If you're ranging over that 125 yards, it actually gives you an accuracy of plus or minus 3 yards. So for example, if you're aiming at 500 yards or you range at 500 yards, this will be accurate to plus or minus 3 yards. So I mean, that's not going to make any difference to your bullet impact at that distance, that's for sure. Okay, so I'll just run through now what they say about the actual ranging. There's different measurements that you need to know about. Now, if you're aiming or ranging at deer-sized animals, so you know, like large pigs or something like that, 500 to 600 yards is the range for this. If it's a target or object like that, you know, obviously not moving and just a solid target, 500 to 700 yards. Or if it's a reflective target, it's 500 to 1,000 yards. So I mean, for us here in Australia, I mean, unless you're like military or law enforcement, I really don't see what you'd be aiming at being reflective. So in real use terms, really you're looking at 600 to 700 yards up to there. I mean, honestly, having this on the farm, I mean, I've ranged different cows at different distances just to test this out when I first got it. And there was no problem whatsoever in ranging them up to 600-700 yards. It certainly worked. The only way I could get over that distance was actually stand a long way away from the farmhouse and actually activate it and point it towards one of the windows being reflective. And then I was able to range 987 yards to be exact. So it definitely does go up to that distance, but it does depend on what the actual target is that you're trying to range. Okay, what I'll go into now is just a few of the features in general with operating the actual rangefinder. You've got a power button at the top there. All you need to do is just press that on. And when you go to range, all you do is when it comes on, there's a crosshair. And you can see here, you just press the power button again at the top there, and it will actually range that distance. So if you bring it in a bit closer there, it'll also range the shorter distance, no problem at all. The crosshair you're looking there is just a default crosshair. There's 3 different types you can actually scroll through and select. There's no problem in doing that. You can just do to whatever your preference is, you can select the crosshair. When you look through too, there's also the battery indicator, and you can change the measurement from meters to yards. So I mean, overall, look, it's a really good rangefinder. Plenty of features in it. It's simple, it's rugged and reliable. Now for the price on these, look, you can get them for about $450 here in Australia. So I mean, that's pretty good for the features you get and the quality of the actual product. And if you are out hunting or just general recreational shooting, honestly, I really recommend one of these. They're just very, very good to use. And as I said before, honestly, once you do get one, you'll sort of look at all those years that you didn't have one and think, how the hell did I get by without it? They're just such a handy tool. So okay guys, look, I can't really demonstrate this anymore of use, because just there of trying to get the camera up to this actual rangefinder, it took me a lot of attempts just to get that clear picture. So look, I hope it's given you a little bit of an idea of what it's like. If you've got any more questions about it, certainly ask me. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. But overall, honestly, if you're looking for a good, reliable rangefinder, this one would be hard to beat. 2-year warranty, $450. It's well priced and certainly available to all of us here in Australia. Alright guys, look, I'll finish up the review now. Thanks very much for watching. As always, take care, and we'll catch you next time.